So today's video, we're going to discuss ways to boost your credit score. We're going to go over, how many methods are we going to go over today? Let's see what we got on the list here. At least 3 methods today. That's 2. At least 3 methods to boost your credit score quickly and effectively without too much headache or hassle. Either one. All right, so let's get started. So right here on the screen, some of the topics we're going to go over. All right, so the first thing we're going to go over is, it may seem like it's a little bit off topic, but trust me, it relates. We're going to go over security. We're going to go over securing your data, securing your information, securing your credit card information, securing your banking information, and your personal information. Did I say personal information? But anyway, we're going to go over securing your personal information. This is very important because once you start cleaning up your credit, a lot of scammers, what they'll do is they'll wait for you to get your credit clean and wait for you to get, a really nice credit score, a really nice credit profile. And then that's when they'll start, charging your card for this and running up bills on this, all under your name, trying to get credit under your name. And the best thing that you can do to prevent that is to make sure that your system is secure. So we're going to go over, well, this is really quick. This part right here is really quick. It won't take too long. And the only thing you really need to do is just make sure that you have a VPN. Whenever you're doing some type of banking and you're on a public network, even on your home network, it could still be compromised, especially if you're out and about and you're using the cell towers. There are people that find a way to sniff out data packets that's coming from your cell phone. So if you're doing online banking someplace publicly, your data that you're transmitting through your cell phone could possibly be stolen. Now, if you're using a VPN on your cell phone or on your mobile phone, well, cell phone, mobile phone, same thing. If you're using a VPN on your cell phone, on your laptop, or on your personal computer at home, then the chances of anybody getting access to your personal data is like next to nothing. And the best VPN for that would be NordVPN. You can find a link down below in the description. This is especially helpful when you're on a public Wi-Fi network. If you're out and about and using public Wi-Fi networks, you want to make sure that you're protected. Always have your VPN turned on. And, it's available for Windows, Mac, iPhone, Android. There's even a Chrome extension. So if you don't want your VPN connection on everything on your computer, you can just simply install the Chrome extension onto your browser and, protect your data that way. Because you may not want, certain applications on your computer connecting through a VPN. You want it to connect, through your ISP because some companies are a little iffy with, VPN connections. But anyway, just make sure everything is secure before you get started on your credit repair process, because the last thing you want is for you to make so much progress and then have all that progress, taken away from you because somebody stole your identity and started running up a whole bunch of stuff on your credit report, and it's just a mess, and you'll have to run through the process again, and it'll take even longer to clear that type of stuff up. So secure your data, secure your information. Link is down below in the description. NordVPN, use the link and you can save a few dollars on a 1 year, 2 year, or even a monthly plan. All right, so let's go to the next step. So the next step in the process is to start the cleaning up of your credit process. Right? All right, so we're going to clean up the credit, but you can't clean up your credit if you don't know what's on your credit report. So sign up for Identity IQ. Link is down below in the description. It'll save you a couple of dollars on it if you use the link down below in the description. Identity IQ. It'll give you all 3 of your credit reports. It'll give you all 3 of your credit scores. But the main thing that you need to focus on is what's actually on your credit report. It'll break everything down into negatives. It'll break everything down into positive. It'll also make suggestions on what you should do to improve your credit report. So check out Identity IQ. Is one of the top credit reporting or credit monitoring services that you can actually have. And the next thing that you need is the ability to dispute items in your credit report. You need to have knowledge of how credit reporting bureaus work. Now, you don't necessarily have to have this knowledge because you can use CreditVersio, which is a DIY credit repair service. You simply sign up. You sign up with CreditVersio. It's free. It's absolutely free, especially if you already have an Identity IQ account. Then you just simply enter your information from Identity IQ into CreditVersio, and you can use their service for free. And their service will allow you to use their dispute letters. It'll help you dispute items on your credit report easily, quickly, and without you spending a whole bunch of time doing a whole bunch of research. You can use their pre-made letters that you simply fill your information out. You customize it just a little bit because you don't want everything to be identical to everybody else's letter, but it gives you the option to change everything around. You can get inquiries off, you can get collections off, and you can get almost anything on your report that's negative taken off by using the CreditVersio service. The link is down below in the description. Again, use that link and you can get access to CreditVersio for free. Now, I personally use CreditVersio and it does work. You know, it works fantastically. You can print the letter out right there from your printer. Get your letter sent out. Certified mail. Always want to send your letters out. Certified mail. Return receipt requested. And yeah, it's fantastic. Just check it out. The link is down below in the description, and you can't go wrong with it. Let's take a quick look at it. Actually, let's go to the website. Repair all 3 credit bureaus, increase your credit score, easily do it yourself. Click send fix. It really is just that easy. You put your identity IQ information into CreditVersio. It pulls up all 3 of your credit reports and it makes suggestions as far as what items need to be corrected, and it makes suggestions as far as what letters need to be printed out and what letters need to be sent off to the credit bureau so that you can dispute these items and get them removed off your credit report quickly. CreditVersio is a credit repair expert, so you don't have to be. Fixing your own credit. Fixing your own credit used to require a ton of work and a bit of luck, but now CreditVersio makes fixing your credit and increasing your score fast and easy. Yes, it does. It does exactly what it says. This is a quick 10-minute video. You guys can check that out. I highly suggest that you check it out. Use the link down below and you know, get some information about CreditVersio. Don't take my word for it. Just do your own research and find out what people are saying about it. It works good. It's accurate, it's fast, and you don't necessarily have to pay anybody to do this for you because this service is fantastic. Now, you can pay somebody and you'll get, I have somebody that's really good, and we're going to talk about that in the next topic, but you can achieve the goals that you want using CreditVersio. It may take you a little longer versus paying a professional that's, you know, doing it all the time, that knows exactly what they do. They have a relationship with these creditors, have relationships with the credit bureaus, and they may even be bonded and, you know, certified by the Department of Justice. We're going to talk about that person next. They're really good. But you can definitely achieve really good results using CreditVersio. You should most definitely give CreditVersio a try first. And if that doesn't work for you, or if you're in a rush, then, you know, move on to the next topic, and we'll talk about this guy that's really good, well, this company that's really good at getting your credit cleaned up. And you know, all right, so let's continue with CreditVersio. Smart import. CreditVersio automatically imports your 3 bureau credit report without creating a hard inquiry. So like I said, you just simply sign up for Identity IQ, and then they'll pull all the information from your Identity IQ account and it'll import it right into CreditVersio. And it'll print out all of the letters for you. It'll make the letters for you. You just simply input your information and stick it in the mailbox. It's as simple as that. If you're not in a rush, you got a little bit of time, this will clean your credit report up quickly. Well, it won't happen overnight because, you know, snail mail and that type of stuff. And these credit bureaus, they're a little bit lazy and they don't really want to help you out. They're not on your side. So it's going to take a little bit of time unless you hire a professional. It can be done a lot faster if you hire a professional, and professionals can tackle some stuff that just won't be able to be removed with a simple letter. Sometimes it involves litigation or relationships. You know, some of these credit repair companies have relationships. Now, I don't know a lot of them that do, but I do know one that does have a relationship with creditors, collection agencies, and they are very successful. They've actually helped me out. But all right, so you got unlimited disputes. Dispute as many accounts as you want on all 3 bureaus at the same time. It doesn't matter if you have an account, if you have 1 account or 50 accounts to dispute. CreditVersio can easily manage and track all of them. Professional letters. Letters are far more effective at getting accounts permanently deleted than online disputes. CreditVersio's letter generator helps you create effective disputes based on consumer protection laws. Now, it's very important that your letters be based on consumer protection laws, because if you just write a letter saying, hey, this isn't my account, most likely the credit bureaus are going to ignore your letter and just not do anything. But these letters are professionally written. It's based on the consumer protection laws, and they can't really ignore them. If they do ignore them, then you have the opportunity to sue them. That's correct. If they ignore your dispute letters and you have proof that the letters were sent to them, then you have an opportunity to go after damages, from the credit bureaus and or creditors. And you can track your results. Now, every month CreditVersio imports your new 3-bureau credit report and shows which accounts were deleted and your new credit scores. If an account was deleted, CreditVersio would suggest a new strategy for additional disputes. Oh, if an account wasn't deleted, CreditVersio would suggest a new strategy for additional disputes. No need to hire a credit repair company. Don't waste your time and money hiring a credit repair company to send generic disputes. The 3 credit bureaus can legally reject. CreditVersio helps you create. Now, that statement right there is true. There's a lot of these credit repair companies out there that just don't know what they're doing. They'll charge you monthly. They may even charge you an upfront fee of like $1,000 or $2,000 or whatever. And at the end of it all, they don't end up getting the results that you're hoping for. Especially the ones that charge you monthly. The monthly ones, they just want that monthly income from you. And they'll say, oh, we're going to take up to 3 months to get some results. But you don't have that kind of time. You want it done now. I'm sure everybody wants it done within a few weeks or a few days or, a couple of months. But CreditVersio helps you create far more effective disputes than any credit repair company. Because you send them yourself, the credit bureaus won't reject them. Easily create effective disputes for all 3 credit bureaus and improve your credit score with CreditVersio. Now, there is quite a bit more information on the website. Let's go to pricing, because you guys are probably not believing me when I tell you that it's free. It's absolutely free to use. The most powerful credit repair software ever created is free. See? It says it right there. You don't have to take my word for it. Just go to the website, link down below in the description. Check it out for yourself. Only pay for 3 credit bureau subscription and postage for your dispute letters. That's the only thing you have to pay for, is the postage for your dispute letters and your credit monitoring service, which will be Identity IQ. And you can't do any credit repair without using credit monitoring service anyway, so it really is free, because I don't know how you're going to fix your credit if you don't have credit monitoring or you don't know what's on your credit reports. Now, you can use Credit Karma, and that's free. It will give you access to 2 out of the 3 credit bureaus, which I believe is TransUnion and Equifax. However, it doesn't work with CreditVersio, and it doesn't really give you Experian at all. So you're losing, half the picture there. Like 1/3 of the picture is gone. And then you have some pricing. You can sign up with Identity IQ on CreditVersio, or you can use the link down below in the description. The choice is yours, but there's some prices for the monitoring service. These 2 are okay, but this one is best. Identity IQ is the better one of the choice. Better of the 3, in my opinion. And there's just some comparisons. CreditRepair.com is $99 per month. Disputes per month, only 2 to 3 disputes per month. Yeah, good luck with that. Lexington Law, 2 to 3 disputes per month. It'll take you a long time to get your credit fixed up if you're only doing 2 to 3 disputes per month. Nobody's got time for that. With CreditVersio, you got unlimited. Bureaus can ignore your disputes. No, they can't. Video credit coaching, yes. They have video tutorials that show you, how to get things done, how to improve your credit, and so on and so forth. This is a fantastic tool. Make sure you take advantage of it. All right, so that is covered, I think. I'm finished with that. All right, so the next topic we're going to go over is, as I mentioned, I have a guy, this company here, 740 Plus. All bureaus deleted, or you don't pay. They work fast. They have relationships with creditors, collection agencies, and even the credit bureaus. What else do we have here? Registered and bonded. Bonded and registered with the California Department of Justice. They can work in any state. No matter what state you're in, they can help you out with your credit needs, not just for California residents. So if you're in New Jersey, New York, Florida, Texas, or whatever, it doesn't matter. They can help you out with your credit needs. And you don't pay unless the results are achieved. So That's fantastic. It's not like most of these other companies where you got to pay them and pay them and pay them and hope that you get results. These guys won't charge you anything. Well, Dave won't charge you anything unless he gets results. It says it right here. All bureaus deleted or you don't pay. No monthly fees. Minimum all bureau deletion success only fee of $500. Now, if you tell him Hakim sent you, when you use the link down below, just tell him Hakim sent you, and he might be able to give you a discounted rate on this fee right here. So just tell him Hakim sent you, and he might be able to work out some type of a discount for you. Nationally known FICO score expert. Expert. I mean, the name of the website is 740 plus. So I mean, come on. Call now for a free personalized consultation, free powerful credit rebuilding advice. Now, Dave is friendly. He's very helpful. Crystal works in his office. She's very helpful. She's very friendly as well. Both of these people are, fantastic to deal with. They're very knowledgeable. When you speak to him, he's very confident about what he does because he's good at what he does. Now, he recently worked on something for me. I had a $13,000 debt that he got reduced down to $3,000. He actually said, and he got it reduced down to $3,000, just a little over $3,000 within a matter of a week. Now, he also told me that if I had a little bit more time, which I didn't have any time. I had to get it done quickly. He said if I had a little bit more time, he would have been able to actually get that debt completely eliminated, and I wouldn't have to pay for it and still be able to get it off my credit report. But that would have taken, I think, at least a month or so for that to happen. And he said that he was 100% confident that he could get the debt that I had, the $13,000 debt, reduced down within about a week's time, and he actually did. So that worked out great. And, I highly recommend him. How long, account to close, bad debt, bad credit. Can cost you a job, bankruptcy, credit card debts, credit scores, credit rebuilding, and yeah. Now he has relationship with collection agencies such as Jefferson Capital Systems. So I mean he's in direct contact with these guys all the time. So if you have an account from a collection or something like that from Jefferson Capital Systems, this guy is the man to take care of it right here. If you got a little bit of money, I mean, like if you're in the process of trying to buy a house, you're going to spend a lot of money anyway. So you might as well get your credit cleaned up by a professional that can definitely get the job done quickly, and you won't pay unless he gets the job done. So check him out, 740plus.com. Link down below in the description. Just make sure you tell him that Hakim sent you, okay? All right. You can check out the website for yourself. I'm not going to spend all day on his website. He offers a lot of services. He's got videos on there as well. This thing has been down here the whole time. Let's close that up. Check him out. We got some YouTube videos. FICO repair expert in California. Got lots of information. All right. Now, let's see what's the next topic. All right. So the next topic is, what do you do after you've got your credit report cleaned up? You're going to need some trade lines. I have some other videos for Self Inc. You can sign up with Self Inc. and get you some. It's a credit builder loan. You pay them X amount of dollars per month, and at the end of the term, the money that you've paid in goes right back to you, and it builds up your credit. And you just pay a small fee. So if you get like a $500 loan, you pay them maybe $40 per month, and at the end of the term, maybe a 1-year term or 2-year term, whichever term you decided to go with, that money goes back to you. It's your money. Pay them their fee, and all of that payment history is reported on your credit report as positive payment history. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool website, Self Inc. Again, link will be down below in the description for that. And I also have a video going over that service as well, a little bit more detail. But once you've gotten all of your negative items removed from your credit report, or most of the negative items removed from your credit report, and you maybe just have some late payments on some accounts that are still actively open, and they're older late payments or whatever, what you'll want to do is add some good trade lines. Now, if you're about to buy something, purchase a house, purchase a home, or you just need maybe a home repair loan or whatever quickly, what you can do is add a trade line. You can add a trade line to your account. It's called an authorized user account, also called trade lines. Trade lines, made easy. See trade lines right there. And the way this works is there's such a thing called authorized user accounts, where if you have a credit card and you've been making payments on it continuously throughout the entire life of you owning that credit card, say you've had that credit card for 10 years and that credit card has maybe a $5,000 limit, and you've been making payments on it all the time, on time, every single month, and you have no negative marks on that account, and you don't hold a balance on it right now. Maybe it's a $5,000 limit and you have maybe a $30 balance on it or whatever like that. You can add a user to that account, to that credit card, such as a nephew, a cousin, a brother, a friend. It doesn't even matter. They don't even have to be related to, but you can add them as a user, and the credit history from that credit card will go onto their report as well. So it'll be as if they've been paying on that card all the time for the past 5 years, and they have a good payment history for that credit card. Now, this doesn't work with every single bank. I do know for sure that Capital One does it. Let's see here. This is the website that's in the description down below that you can use to get one of those trade lines if you don't have a relative or a friend or a family member that can help you out and put you on their credit card. You can actually buy a trade line from this company here. Now let's see which banks they have listed. I know for sure Capital One works. I know Berkeley's work. I know Discover works. Let's see what we got listed here. All right. So we got Chase. Chase definitely works. Bank of America, Barclays, Capital One. I think it's just those that are listed here. Oh, and we got Discover. So whatever you see listed on this site, those are the banks and the credit cards that you will want to try and get for free from a friend or a family member added onto your account. You just tell them, hey, can you add me as an authorized user? And they don't even have to give you, because what they'll do, what the bank will do is send another credit card out for you to use as an authorized user. But your friend, your family member, they don't have to actually give you the credit card. They can just add you, and you can reap the benefits of them using the credit card in a responsible manner. But if you don't have anybody that can help you out like that, all you need to do is go to the link down below in the description, which will take you to Trade Line Supply Company. Now, if you use the link down below in the description, you will get a discount for your purchases on their website. So make sure you use that link. And you can see some of the prices are pretty reasonable. It's not terrible. The prices aren't terrible. They're not the cheapest prices in the world, but this company has a great reputation. You don't have to take my word for it. Just do a Google search for Trade Line Supply Company and you'll see that they are legit. They do what they say they're going to do. The trade lines will post on your credit report in a timely manner as it's suggested here in the details for each trade line. So you don't really have to worry about that. But as far as which trade line you should buy to get the most results from it, if you don't have any credit history, then I would highly suggest that you buy a trade line that's older. Something that's at least 5 years old. It doesn't really matter so much what the limit is, even if it's just a $2,000 limit or a $1,000 limit. But if it's like 10 years old, that's the trade line that you want to purchase from this company here. You want to buy something that's the oldest and something that you can afford, obviously. I mean, you don't want to spend $1,000 on a trade line if you kind of pressed for money. But if you're getting ready to close on a house, or your goal is to start buying a house within the next few months, this is a fantastic way to get your credit boosted up quickly. Now, once you've got your trade lines on your credit report, this will boost your credit, obviously. So what you'll want to do during that period is get yourself some credit cards that you otherwise wouldn't qualify for because you don't have any credit history and you've had bad credit. But now that your credit has improved because you added these trade lines, you want to go out and get yourself some credit cards. Go to Capital One and see if you pre-qualify for something. Go to any of these credit card companies and see if you can pre-qualify for something. You don't want to go to, let's say Chase. Chase is kind of difficult to get unless you have really good credit. You don't want to go to Chase and then just apply and get a hard inquiry and then you get declined. So start off with the credit cards that have the pre-approval process, and it'll say that you're pre-approved or pre-qualified or something like that. And that way you're going to get the credit card and you're not wasting a hard inquiry. Now, yeah, I mean, so that's the best way to do it. Once you get these trade lines on your credit report, go after the good credit cards. that will approve you. Capital One is one that will do a pre-qualification. There is a few others. I can't think of them off the top of my head right now, but if I do, I'll put them down below in the description. And yeah, I think that's it, man. So if you already have an account or two on your credit report that has good payment history, and you've never been late on it, and you just might happen to have high utilization on that account, what you'll want to shop for then is a credit card with a high limit. You'll want to get something with like a $14,000 limit or $13,000 limit or whatever. And the length of time it's been open doesn't necessarily matter. So you can get one that's only maybe a year old or 2 years old, as long as it's affordable, and add that to your credit report, because that adding that authorized user account, the trade line, to your credit report will lower your utilization and will boost your credit score that way as well. Now, if you can get one with a high limit and an aged account that's older, over 5 years or whatever, and add that to your report, that's like a double whammy right there. So, and the type of boost that you can expect, these guys, Trade Line Supply Company, they can't make any claims as far as the amount of gains that you will get from adding a trade line to your report. They can't do that legally and make any suggestions as far as how much of a boost you'll get. But from what I've seen, you can get anywhere from 50 to 100 point boost, maybe even more, depending on, you know, what your credit profile looks like right now. So anywhere from, I'd say probably 30, if you still have some negative items in your report, anywhere from like 30 to 150 point boost, depending on what your credit profile looks like. So, but again, you know, legally, they are not allowed to say that on their website. And you might be asking yourself, is this legit? Yes, it is legit. You can go to their resources, their knowledge center, or is it under the FAQ? Trade line FAQ. It's in there, and it'll tell you the legalities behind purchasing trade lines. Purchasing a trade line is 100% legit. It's not illegal. The only thing that's not legit is for them to make suggestions as far as what kind of improvements you'll get on your credit report. And they won't do that. They won't make any of those claims. But I'm telling you, from what I've seen, you can expect anywhere from 30 to 150 plus points boost on your credit report just by adding trade lines or authorized user accounts to your credit report. So, all right, so to recap, let's see what we did here. Security. Make sure you have your system secure with a VPN. Whenever you're doing banking transactions or credit card transactions, or you're paying bills or whatever, anything where your personal information can be exposed, make sure you're using a VPN, especially if you're out and about and you're using public Wi-Fi networks, or if you're just out and about and you're using your phone for banking. Anyway, the information that's coming off your phone can definitely be monitored. Your ISPs are monitoring your information. You don't even want your information monitored, period. So use a VPN whenever you can. It's highly recommended. NordVPN down below. It's the fastest VPN that you can use. It's like the #1 in the industry. Links down below in the description. Now, credit cleanup. You got to know what's on your report. Identity IQ. Sign up with Identity IQ. Find out what's on your report, and you'll have monitoring service as well. So if something else pop up on your credit report, you'll receive an email like that, like instantly. Now I know that's it. I know for a fact it's instantly because I've gotten some hard inquiries, and as soon as I press that button to apply, I get an email within a matter of seconds stating there's a new inquiry on your credit report. So the Identity IQ monitoring service, credit monitoring service, is fantastic. You'll get a report and you'll get credit monitoring 24/7, 365. It works great, it's accurate, and it's fast. And you can also use CreditVersio with it. CreditVersio right here. CreditVersio, link down below in the description. DIY credit repair. Well, it's not exactly DIY, but it's credit repair made easy. You don't have to hire some amateur that's charging $100 a month and can't promise any results. So, CreditVersio, use Identity IQ with it. You can print your letters out. You can send your letters out. You can dispute them. They're professionally written letters based on credit repair, based on credit laws. The Fair Credit Reporting Act laws based on those. So, make sure you use that. 740 plus. If you don't want to do it yourself, you don't want to tackle it yourself, or you're in a rush and you want somebody that you know is going to get results where you don't pay for it, 740plus.com. Again, just tell them that Hakim sent you. Ask for Dave, tell them Hakim sent you, and they'll take good care of you and maybe hook you up with a discount. Especially if you tell them I sent you, they might hook you up with a good discount. Again, they're bonded and registered with the DOJ, Department of Justice. So, I mean, most credit repair companies are not bonded and they're not registered with the Department of Justice. These guys are. They get results. They have great reviews, and what more would you want from a credit repair company? They're not the cheapest around, but they get results. If you want something done, these guys will get it done for you. And they're very friendly and very easy to deal with. And Trade Line Supply Company, that's where you want to go. Link down below in the description. That's where you want to go to get trade lines on your credit report once you've gotten your credit report cleaned up. Once your credit reports are mostly clean, you want to start adding new trade lines, and purchasing one from Trade Line Supply Company is a good way to maximize your boost. You want your credit report, your credit score to go up 100 plus points, or anywhere from 30 to 150 plus points. This is the way to do it. Credit Supply Company. Oh, not Credit Supply. Trade Line Supply Company. Link down below in the description. Use the link and you'll get a discount on all of your purchases. And yeah, that's it, man. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found this information helpful. And if you do like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Hit the like button. That is the thumbs up. That's the same thing. Hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell notification so that you'll get notified when I post more videos about, I like to post videos about cryptocurrencies, credit repair, and whatever else information that I might find, that I think you might find helpful. So just subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon, and yeah, peace out.